Sylvester Sappho, the success scholar, Akisha Gourmet. Uh, just wanted to take some time out to discuss something that kind of came up rather recently. You know, sometimes people put me in different boxes and different circles, and it's okay. It's okay, but I know that I know where I'm going to be. I know where I'm going to be, and I'm making moves to be there. I'm not putting myself on underneath of any pecking orders. I mean, I've put in the work, the more relevant, empowering work out here. So, what I want to say is, as the conscious speakers and leaders, so-called conscious speakers and lecturers, run out of ideas. For instance, and I've been studying human psychology and sociology for quite some time, and sometimes history is the best area of study for our research. So understanding how different people interact, different organizations, different movements, one is able to see just a level of progression or regression that tends to take place. So my question, for instance, is, have the conscious speakers run out of ideas? And I say that with respect, but also with a level of a sense of urgency to ask these questions in terms of what is leadership, and how does one organize intellectually. Now, unfortunately, right now we live in a time where there's mass ignorance. Individuals are taught to accept mass ignorance, mass dysfunctionality, and really a low standard of development, kind of devolving in a sense. So you have situations where individuals actually accept substandard, low-level conversations. And so this is why many of these so-called speakers are able to get by, because they're not bringing any depth to the conversation. And so what individuals do is kind of like a mass mind manipulation cult personality, charismatic type of positions. They push these positions, like these ideologies, shall I say, to encapsulate people in their little cult following tribe, right? And here's the thing with me: I'm so uniquely structured in the context of how I maneuver, how I move myself, that I have to really build outward. And so this is why I had to expand into different markets, because individuals who are classifying themselves as conscious on some levels, they're not evolving totally. They're not bringing their knowledge to any practical positions of power, and are not supporting individuals. So individuals are taking, extracting resources, and they're doing foolish things with it, because they want to hold on to power. They want to hold on to the resources, because they don't trust anyone. They don't feel that anyone is worthy. So you have some insecure people running around, call themselves conscious leaders that just want to do another lecture for unconscious people, to show up. But the question is, when does, one become unconscious to conscious? And unfortunately, many of these individuals, they're not going to build you up to where you can think for yourself and you can get free for yourself and take freedom action that would not build their base. They want people to be dependent, and that's where the slave master wanted the slaves to be dependent. And so you have to ask yourself a question. Am I moving myself, right? Yes, and a few of those around you that may be willing to go and grow into a higher level with you. You have to ask yourself that question to get to the next level and to know who's really truly riding with you. So I'm out. Just wanted to do that video real fast this morning. Progress is being made. I'm the Success Scholar. Check me out tonight, eLife Media. We're going to have Dr. Elizabeth Primus on. So I'm out, y'all. Elizabeth Primus, NMPA board member. I'm out. Peace.